Nitai, 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 goranga. Nitai, 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 goranga.
Namaskaram. My name is Atula, and in collaboration with Soul to Soul, I would like to share with you today a very powerful meditation. I would call it the ultimate affirmation. Here we're going to learn how to properly chant and vibrate the syllable OM. You might have heard this syllable in maybe yoga classes or meditation workshops. It's a really universal syllable. In the ancient Sanskrit language, the word Om literally means yes. It is like the big yes. So let's begin now. The sound Om, also known as the pranava, has three parts to it. Just like a pea pod has different seeds within it, this sound of Om has three parts to it, three seeds within it. The first part is the syllable A, the second part is the syllable U, and the third part is the syllable M, like M. How are we going to use these three syllables for meditation? What we're going to do is apply these vibrations through different parts of the body to get a specific effect. Through this technique, we will feel a rise of energy or a rise of the vibration of Om through our body, from the base, from our pelvis, the whole way up to the top of the head. So let's start with the basics. Let's keep our right palm on top of our navel, and we're going to vibrate the sound A, feeling the vibration as if it's coming from the depth of our abdomen. Let's begin. Inhale. Two more times. Inhale. Last time. Inhale. Great. Don't feel shy, just really relax your throat, relax your mouth, and try to produce a natural sound from the specific place of our body. Now, the next sound, or U, will come from our chest. You can keep your hand on your chest just to bring extra awareness to that inner space. And let's do it together. 3 times. Inhale. Feel the chest vibrating. Inhale. One last time. Inhale. Wonderful. Let's go to the third part now. The third part is the vibration of the sound. How do we really feel the sound? Let's take our thumbs, close our ears, relax the shoulders. You can rest the rest of the fingers just on top of the head. Very comfortable, easy position. And let's just, with our lips closed, let's just vibrate the sound Inhale. Do you feel the soft massage in your inner space? Inhale. Last time, inhale. Wonderful. Bring your hands back down. All right, now what we're going to do is go a step further and string these syllables all together in one breath. Remember, the sound A is generated from the abdominal region, the sound U from the thoracic or chest region, and the last vibration of is vibrated within the head. Let's start. Find a very stable and relaxed position where your back is straight, and close your eyes. And let's begin. Take a deep inhalation. Two more times. Inhale deeply. Last time, inhale. All right, slowly open your eyes. You might be wondering, what are these three sounds? In the very ancient Upanishads, or the sacred wisdom texts of India, it is said that these three sounds represent the entirety of reality. The sound A represents the very fountain or the origin of all existence. The sound U represents that which comes into existence. And the last part, the M, represents us, the self, the silent witness. Okay, let's get back into something practical. So we have now strung these three sounds together in one breath. Let's try to now continue a little bit more with this, but focusing on feeling how these sounds are gradually becoming more and more subtle. If you notice, when we begin with the A, the mouth is more open. Then as we vibrate U, the mouth slightly closes, and with the M, it closes even more. So in the same way, try to feel how this vibration is starting in a very broad way and gradually becoming more subtle. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhale, find a sitting position, comfortable, relaxed, and close your eyes. Remember, the sound A comes from the abdomen, the U from the chest, and the last M from the head, gradually becoming more and more subtle. Inhale. Inhale. Last one. Keep your eyes closed. As we continue now, practicing a few more times, try to focus a little bit more on creating a very smooth transition from one syllable to the next and to the final one. And at the same time, try to feel the gradual and continuous rise of the vibration from the base of the pelvis up through the inner torso, through the neck, through the cranium, the whole way up to the top of the head. Let's try that all together. Inhale. Slowly opening your eyes. You might have been able to feel how this technique works on different levels. By rising the vibration within the body, we are also rising our energy level. You might have heard of different energy centers within our body. So by rising the vibration, we are awakening and rising the energy from the lower centers upwards. And at the same time, simultaneously rising our consciousness. Yes, our consciousness. Because our body, our physical body, is just a crystallization of our mind. What happens in our physical body directly mirrors in our mind. And in the same way, what happens in our mind will mirror in our body. So, by moving our awareness and feeling the vibration from the base upwards, we are rising our energy level and at the same time rising our consciousness. Another thing you might have noticed is how when we string these three syllables together, A, U, M, almost naturally we begin to vibrate Om. Yes, in the Sanskrit grammar, when you put A next to U, it becomes the sound O. Let's try that now a couple times to really feel how A, U, and M transform themselves into the sound Om. Let's try that. Finding a comfortable sitting position. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms. Fully relax your facial muscles, especially your forehead and your temples. Just become aware of a few rounds of your natural breath. Just become aware. Feel the expansion and contraction. Let's begin now. Inhale deeply. In the ancient wisdom traditions, this sound of Om or Aum was seen as a vehicle for the human being to attain higher states of consciousness. In one of these ancient texts, the example is given that the self is seen as an arrow, the supreme destination is seen as a target, and the syllable Om is seen as the bow, which can then transport the self and allow it to reach its full potential. Let's get back to something practical now. So you might have been able to feel how the vibration rises from the lower part of your body to the top of your head. Let me give you a small little tip now. When you're coming to the final part of the Om, the vibration of the M, then try to not close your mouth completely. Allow your lips to come almost completely together, but not yet touch fully. And instead, as you feel the vibration rising, when you come to that last part, feel the vibration of the M on your upper palate, then penetrating and rising through the middle of your skull to the very top of your head. It really feels great. Let's try it out. Remember, don't close your lips completely, and instead try to rise the vibration from the upper palate through the center of the skull to the top of the head. Let's try that a couple times. Finding again your comfortable position. You can roll your shoulders back, expanding your chest slightly. Closing your eyes. Take a few natural breaths. And let's begin now. Inhale. Inhale. Last one, inhale. Slowly opening your eyes. Great. I hope you're able to feel the rise of energy, especially now the energy concentrating at the upper palate and piercing upwards to the top of the head. Let's just add in another, just very subtle element, which will really boost your practice. As I said before, the vibration becomes increasingly more and more subtle. We begin with the A at the base, your pelvis or your abdomen. Then we begin to rise with the U at the chest area, up through the throat, and the vibration becomes already a little bit more subtle. Then as the vibration crosses the palate and rises through the center of the head to the top of the head, it becomes even more subtle, coming to actually a point of complete silence. Yes, complete silence. From the big ah, it becomes more silent. Ooh. Then gradually we come to a point of complete silence at the top of the head. Many ancient practitioners say that it's at this point, when you come to that final state of silence, that you can actually connect to your true essence. So let's try a couple more times. Really try to let go. Try to flow. Try to allow the vibration to move you, to rise your consciousness, ultimately reaching the state of silence. We'll do a couple times, and what we're going to do is create a little bit longer gap between each Om. I won't say inhale, we'll just do an Om, a little bit gap, and then when you hear that I begin, then you begin with me the next Om. Try to really absorb yourself in that final silent moment where you can really connect to your true essence. All right, finding your comfortable and stable position, closing your eyes. Just quickly scan your body, making sure you are relaxing. Relax especially your facial muscles, your eyes and your temples. Become aware of your breath. We're about to go on a journey taking us to our essence, to our original nature. Let's begin. Last one. Give it your best. Fully surrender, let go, and let yourself be carried to the top of your head, to the ultimate silence, where you can feel and experience your nature, your true essence. Slowly opening your eyes. Wonderful. It was a real pleasure to share this technique with you. You can do this technique anytime, anywhere. Just find a place to sit and practice a couple times. If you do it regularly, I promise you, you will feel great benefit in your life. All right, hoping to see you soon. Bye bye. Namaskaram.
Nitai, nitai.